I hope you're holding on to your butts because we got some Warhammer 2 footage. What's up, guys? It's Pixie How are you? And this battle is from a Total War event about a month ago. I want to give a big thank you to Sega and CA for inviting me out, flying me out, and trying out their new game. I had a lot of fun. Hopefully, we can do it soon sometime. So there's a cinematic intro to this battle, so I'm just going to shut up and let you enjoy the video.
Survey your army and choose a formation. Then advance to the bridge.
Ugh, gross. There's nothing I hate more than warm bloods. Disgusting. So yeah, we've got some High Elves trespassing in our territory. And this is my little Lizardmen Vanguard force. So I've got a Triceratops in my force, a nice tanky monster ready to charge into the front lines. And then for my infantry, I've got some skinks, which is pretty ironic because that was my nickname for my ex-girlfriend. She was, well, she was such a skink. But yeah, they're pretty cool. I love the animations on these guys. I love the Lizardmen because my inner childhood is just, it's just so excited because I absolutely love dinosaurs. So this is such a cool faction. Here's my general. It's a dinosaur riding a dinosaur. It's pretty creepy, but it's a very tough general. And he's got like green slime coming out of his mouth, which is awesome. Also, his front arms aren't that short. So it's like a T-Rex, but he's got proper length arms. It's a little short, but anyways, here's another great monster. I believe he is a herbivore based on the teeth he has, grinding those. Oh yeah, that's a herbivore, but he definitely kills. He will kill you if you get in his way. So that's my very small Vanguard force. We will have reinforcements later on in this battle. Now let's go ahead and look at the High Elves. So we got, or he has some spears, the AI. They have some spears. By the way, guys, I will be doing this battle twice in this video. So this is like easy mode, so I can really just sit back and get some cinematic shots. And then the next battle will be a more difficult level, so it's going to be a little bit more challenging. We've got some High Elf archers, so they look pretty cool. I like their red and gold style, very bright, very just like full of life and energy. And then here is their ballista, very cool. Pretty nasty. I love that artillery though. So he's got some infantry close behind it to protect it in case I go charging in. Actually, those are archers. And then up here, he's got the rest of his forces, so more archers. You will see some unique infantry coming up here pretty soon. We got a special character. So yeah, he's very flamboyant. But I believe he's one of the lords. So, or maybe heroes. I'm not sure. But yeah, he looks pretty cool, and I think he's going to be tough to kill, but we'll see on the battlefield. And then over here, we've got some swordsmen. They look pretty sweet. So the High Elves, I like their Conehead style. Have you ever seen that movie, Coneheads? It's a good movie. You should check it out. But definitely inspired by the Coneheads for sure. They look really awesome. And then, okay, Apollo, let's move on. So yeah, I recorded this. Here's another cool unit too, by the way. I recorded this, this is post-commentary, so I don't really do stuff like this all the time, so there might be some awkward silences during this video, but that's what I live for. So we got some Reavers, some Cav, of course, the High Elves, bringing their great beast of war, which is horses. And then we've got some Lancers that look very stunning. The helms, they look great. Now, the High Elves will also be sending up reinforcements throughout this battle, so you will see more of them. And now we can just go ahead and start this battle. So let's do this, Apollo. Let's go in there. So Apollo's going to go in with a nice charge, frontal charge, which, you know, makes sense. I don't have any skirmishers. I'm going to go ahead and just send in my general first. And I just have the Jurassic Park theme music going on in my head right now. It's just too perfect. Here comes some arrows. My general's going to absorb the arrows, which is fine. Those scales are like stone, you know. Those arrows are doing nothing. Here we go, boys. Actually, come on. Why did he stop? Oh, there we go. He's going to whip him with his tail. Oh, beautiful. The animations on these giant monsters are absolutely wonderful. So yeah, my general's kind of tanking all the damage. Or, you know, taking works too. So he's trying to really distract most of the forces. And look at the High Elves surrounding. We got the other dinosaurs coming in. Yes. Here comes the skinks. Yes. Beautiful. Oh my god, it's flying High Elves. And now I know why they call them High Elves. Because they're high in the you know, they go up. Okay. But yeah, the general, yeah, this is going well. I'm pausing it now because we do have reinforcements coming up. So I think we've got some skirmishers here. So some skink javelins. So they're going to be very useful at taking out big creatures, big monsters, and cav and whatnot. I think we're going to do slow motion now. So pretty cool stuff. All right, Apollo, let's move on to the next unit, please. More javelins. Over here, we got some artillery. Oh, man, the dinosaurs, the Lizardmen artillery. It's so awesome. So that's going to help out on countering the Elven Ballista, which is going to be nice. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. All right, so let's go back to normal speed. Let's move up these forces towards the front line so we can get them in action. There we go. Let's go back to this main fight. So thankfully on easy mode, we can really just sit back and enjoy the cinematics of this battle. I'm not going to be trying, you know, next battle is where I kind of try hard. But this battle, again, it's all about those cinematics, all about those close-ups. Just really enjoy the hard work that CA put into the animations and just the art style of this game. So pretty cool stuff. We crush that first layer of High Elves, and now we will move on to the next layer. So let's get my skinks ready. And it looks like I'm going to charge them towards the archers and the artillery.
Bolt throwers have a perfect position to fire on the bridge.
The bolt throwers. Yeah, don't worry, man. Don't worry, military advisor. We're going to take him out for sure. I'm going to try to get my artillery close in range, pushing up my javelins.
Combine your forces and advance on the fallen gates.
Yes, advance on the fallen gates. Thank you. He's just telling me like common sense, like duh, man.
A mighty sun dragon has emerged from the fallen
the
gates.
sun dragon. So in Warhammer 2, we're definitely gonna get more dragons compared to the first one. So that, you know, the elves have a lot of dragons in their roster. So here comes the big bad sun dragon. All right, so that's pretty cool, and it only gets cooler. And you know how I mentioned Jurassic Park? Well, we're gonna get some epic dinosaur versus fantasy dinosaur combat. Really, this is all fantasy, but you know what I mean. So here comes more reserves. I believe this is like a more elite skink infantry, I believe, or they're like cold ones or something like that. They're more like a sword and shield type infantry. I think they've got better armor, a little bit better stats compared to the skink spears. Oh yeah, God, I love those cold bloods. Having to go out into the sun to, you know, manage your inner temperature of your body. That's what I'm talking about. That's so nice. Those creatures who can you know, they can check their inner temperature without having to lay on something hot. They're just a bunch of weirdos. I think those are some spears as well. So got lots and lots of reinforcements, which is fantastic. Ooh, what is this? Oh, is that more dinosaurs riding dinosaurs? Yes, it is. Some velociraptors that it looks like. So some skinks on some very fast moving dinosaurs. So pretty cool stuff. Yeah. So yeah, they're headed towards the battlefield. They're going to be very useful at taking out archers and whatnot. Let's head back this way where my infantry is getting close to charging his ballista. My artillery is also firing. You can kind of see the shots from the artillery. Oh, what's going on here? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, so the Sun Dragon going after one of my dinosaur monsters. I've got some archers close by. Or no, I'm sorry, those are my javelins. They're focusing down the Sun Dragon. Now, if Medieval 2 taught me anything, definitely use javelins to take out big creatures like elephants. So I assume that was the case for Warhammer. Oh yes, here we go. Here we go. Come on, General. So this is it, guys. The epic dinosaur versus dinosaur. So cool. The animations in this is really cool too. So they have some custom like scripted. Oh! Yeah, man, it's always useful to have wings to do stuff like that. But we'll see who will be victorious. Oh, he does it again. So just a heads up, this is a work in progress. And they told us that they made that animation. You see the animation where he picks him up and throws him down. They added that so it happens a lot more than what they wanted that to happen, because they really wanted to show off that animation. So I think when the game comes out, that's not going to be as common of an animation. Again, I don't know. I could be wrong. Did we just kill the Sun Dragon? Oh, that was easy. That was short-lived. Oh, that's kind of a bummer. I wanted to see them fight a little bit longer. But yeah, now I'm advancing up my infantry. I've got the rest of my reserves closing in. So a lot of my cold ones. The cold ones. They're like beer. Alright, so yeah, they're going uphill. I'm just kind of hanging back and waiting for the reinforcements. Now we've got some flying units. This is pretty cool. So yeah, here they come. They drop bombs on the enemy, and they also go into melee. Oh, it's so sick. So yeah, they're gonna come over, drop some freedom on the enemy. Classic use of bomb droppers. Always dropping those freedom bombs. The cav is closing in. My general is getting a little too aggressive there, so I might actually think about retreating. Or is that my general? Yeah, I think that's my general in there. No, my general's not up there. My bad. So he's actually charging down some of his cav, which is a beautiful. My skink's going flying there. Great charge downhill, but unfortunately his cav is not going to last much longer. Yeah, get out of there. Get out of there, High Elves. So we break them pretty quickly. Yeah, my general's just hanging back. Again, I don't want to lose them because that would be a huge morale loss there. You don't want to get too aggressive with them. Okay, now I'm going to charge them in. Alright, so I'm going to move up my flying units, get them in range, see them in action. So they're kind of like the gyrocopters, where you just press a button and they'll drop those bombs that they're carrying. Oh, here comes my cav. Finally, I'm going to get my cav in action as well. Let's see if we can run down some enemy archers. Oh, nice. Cinematic view. That's what I like to see. Oh, no, it's a cav v cav battle. Boom, against his reavers, I believe. Yep. Get them, boys. So cool. Just sit back and enjoy the animations of this fight. Alright, my artillery's now in the thick of the fight in melee. He's got his great axe units in action. And here we go. Let's also get into a cinematic view. It's so awesome, man. There they go. They're throwing in their... Oh, no, they're actually a skirmish unit. That's pretty cool. But they also go into melee as well. You know, they'll dive in and do some great aerial charges, I guess you could say. So there we have it. We're breaking most of the High Elf army. And we're going to be able to defend the Fallen Gate. Now, unfortunately, we missed out on a lot of great units. Like, we didn't see all of the High Elf units. So in the second battle, I made sure to focus a little bit more on the High Elves. So don't worry, guys. We will see more High Elves. I think they have some chariots and mages that we missed out on. See, what do we have here? Oh. That was the general. RIP. See you later, dude. So yeah, that concludes the easy mode. Soon we will move on to the hard difficulty. And I guess we'll end the battle. Is there any... I don't know if there's results. No, there's not. All right, so second battle, a much more difficult difficulty. So this is the intro again. I might as well talk over. You can see some of the chariots back there, and there, I think that's just the mage. I don't know if that's their general, but she's opening up the fallen gate, and yeah, we don't really like that. We don't care for the warm bloods coming into our territory. Okay, so I just closed out of the intro. That's fine. That makes sense. So yeah, here we go, moving up my army, and I just want to note one thing here. I actually didn't know this battle was timed, so I'm just taking my time here, which, you know, sometimes that's a good thing. Like, you don't feel rushed. You'll take your time, do your strategy, do your thing. So in this approach, I am going to be a little bit more passive with my general. I don't want to charge him in first. I'm going to let the skinks, those nasty, nasty skinks, absorb most of that elven ammo. And see, I'm a little concerned about that. So yeah, get back up there. I mean, I want my general close by, but again, I want the other soldiers, other units to absorb some of that ammo before I get my general in the thick of it. There goes my my creatures. That Triceratops, it really reminds me of one of my dogs I have. It's a really fat Boston Terrier. And just seeing that monster dinosaur just waddle into battle, it's adorable. So yeah, here we go. So my general is going to be the first one to charge in. Come on, much better charge. Hell yes! Yes! That's what I like to see. That was much better compared to the first battle. And then right behind that that general charge, I've got my skinks. And whew, they are nasty, nasty warriors. You watch out for the skinks, man. You don't know where they've been. You know, you don't know where the battles they've seen. But yeah, my general is deep in enemy territory. Now the elves are gonna put up a much more challenging fight this time. We got to take care of those archers back there. Oh, I'm gonna use oh, that's right. I also didn't use some abilities, so the general can actually spawn in some dinosaurs, like little baby dinosaurs, some velociraptors. So they're gonna try to silence those archers and try to. Oh, geez, that ballista focusing down my general. So yeah, I'm getting a little concerned about that. I'm gonna get him out of there. Here comes reinforcements. So already this battle is moving much quicker. That's adorable voice. I love that voice. The Lizardmen, they've got to be my favorite faction in Warhammer. Like, I remember as a kid just having so many toy dinosaurs, and I remember I gave away, once I grew up, I guess I just had like one of those moments when you're a kid and you're like, it's time to grow up, and I just like sold all of my dinosaur toys at a garage sale, and then I was pretty sad about that, but honestly, I wish I still had them because they're pretty freaking sweet. So I feel like we're doing much better, even though we're on a more difficult level or difficulty. We crushed those elves much quicker compared to the first battle. So I'm gonna line up. I'm gonna regroup. It's all about regrouping in this. I don't want to get too aggressive. Now I have even more reinforcements closing in. So the reinforcements are really just showing up, which is fantastic. Yeah, I know, military advisor. So yeah, things are looking pretty good. And the elves have a solid defense up on this hill. So there we go. I was just waiting a little bit, you know, for the reinforcements. Look at those great axes. I love that unit. It's so cool. So you can also tell I'm not going to do as many close-ups because I'm try-harding right now. I guess I'm not really try-harding. You know, I'm playing on a different computer than, you know, obviously that's not my computer. So you wouldn't think that using a different keyboard would be so different, but it was. It was really, it was hard to like control everything. So some of my units are rampaging right now, which is one of the Lizardmen abilities where they just kind of go berserk like a, you know, like a berserker. Also, I believe my general has a re-heal ability, so he can regenerate his health, but it makes his defenses really weak. So if you ever use that ability, be sure to be far away from skirmishers and enemy, units, because it can really just cause a lot of issues for your general. So again, I'm just kind of waiting here for my reinforcements. Skinks! Oh, is he sending in the Sun Dragon? There we go. I'm going to send up my skirmisher. Oh, look at a Sun Dragon. That's so cool. Yeah, in the first battle, we really missed out on a lot of cool stuff, like magic and stuff. Don't worry, you will see it here. So the Sun Dragon going in. Once again, I want an epic matchup between the two beasts. Oh, we got, what is that? Not sure. Oh, electric shock. I probably did more damage to my own guy. Oh, look at that. Oh, I knocked him down. Oh, Apollo, you idiot. You zoomed out when the when the general was doing something cool. The T-Rex. So the High Elves send in their cav to try to support their Sun Dragon. The Sun Dragon is not letting me go. My artillery focusing down this Sun Dragon. Look, and he's just going to sit there and take it. Yeah, you take it. Come on. Oh, what was that? What was that, a spell coming down? Just a random shock. Alright, so I need to move quick. I'm trying to get my artillery up there. I'm going to quickly spam up my infantry to take out that position. Some of my dinosaurs are going a little berserk. We are breaking the Sun Dragon. I think it's because he was wrecking my general. I was like, oh, forget that. Forget that. I'm going to just sit back and skirmish that Sun Dragon to death. So yeah, he's pretty close to dead, which is good. Another cav charge coming down. My general is going to counter that cav charge. Again, I'm really sorry that we're not getting a lot of close-ups, but again, I'm trying to win here. I can't look bad on the internet. Come on now. I gotta impress all you guys on my skills. But so far, I think we're doing pretty good. We took out the Sun Dragon. We took out the first layer of the elves. And now we're moving on to that ballista. I'm going to go ahead and do some electricity. Send back up, or move forward the artillery. Get in there, men. There we go. So awesome. That's one thing I think Warhammer did really well. In the Attila game, almost every fight is scripted. Well, in Warhammer, it's a nice balance between scripted and just, not scripted. So I think they found the perfect balance for that. Because I really do enjoy scripted fights. But I also do not like it how it makes it so slidey and rubber bandy. Now I'm sending in some reinforcements, which is great. I'm using some abilities from my general, spotting in the little saplings. Little saplings. I got my cav closing in. So this is, wow, look at that. Look at that cav force. So yeah, they are sending in more reinforcements. Actually, we're sending in more reinforcements. But the High Elves are also sending in reinforcements.
The elven mages have left the fallen gate and are vulnerable to attack.
Nice. Oh, here comes the elven mages. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Here are the mages and chariots. Look at that. That's so awesome. I don't know why I do Jurassic Park music here. Don't you remember in the movie when they rode on chariots to get away from the T-Rex that was chasing them? So I got a lot of units who are breaking. Look at that. I'm really concerned about losing this battle, which is not good. Oh, I just dropped some bombs on nothing. Way to go, Apollo. That was a waste. Oh, man, these arrows, those archers. Oh, look at that. The Phoenix. The Phoenix, guys. This is so awesome. So one of the mages just ripping a hole in my front ranks. We also have a fire vortex going around near my army, which is a little concerning. My general is getting up there. The balance of power is in favor of the elves. I need to do more magic abilities. Crush the cav. The cav. Boom. Nice. That was a good shot right there. There goes my general. He's helping out the front lines, which is good. But things are... Oh, my flying units are starting to take some damage because of all those archers. Oh, this is going to be key right here. Absolutely key. I love the Lizardmen sound effects. They are fantastic. Is that another fire vortex over there? So I'm going to try to general snipe them. Try to get rid of the general. Spawn in some more units. We need more manpower, or should I say reptilian power. Ugh. So I've got the chariot surrounded, which is good. There we go. There we go. Spawning in more soldiers. Yes, we killed one mage. Uh-oh. Is that my general freaking out? My general is getting very low. His health is getting very low. My artillery doing the best they can to support this army. The balance of power, it looks like it's kind of shifting back in favor. Ever so slightly. But we still have a lot of work to do. Come on, get in there. Pick him up. Throw him down. Pick him up and throw him down. Oh, another phoenix. Look at that. The horror. But it completely missed everything, so that's good. So still setting up some reinforcements. Oh my god, guys. Look how close this battle is. I'm not going to lie. I was pretty embarrassed at this point. I was like, oh my god. There's people watching. I can't lose this battle. Not today. Not like this. But as long as I had some big, nasty dinosaurs, I was feeling pretty good. You know, I felt like I had hope. There's always hope when you have big, nasty dinosaurs. I love the Lizardmen. So cool. That's the cool thing about Warhammer, is that every single race, every single faction is completely different. And that's one thing I'm a little worried about the High Elves. Now, I'm no expert on the lore, but I think the High Elves might be a little difficult to make very different, you know, between the Wood Elves, High Elves, and Dark Elves. But who knows, maybe I'm a nub, so I can't really say for sure, but I'm sure that is somewhat of a challenge. Because, you know, elves are all very archer focused and stuff. So yeah, I'm getting my general out of there. Well, yeah, I let him hang back a little bit. So I think what I did right there is his regen ability. So he's able to regen some health. And look at that. We're turning this one around. You can see the High Elves are slowly but surely starting to get very depleted. But we are so depleted too. This is quite the ending here. Quite the matchup. Oh, did I? Oh, I think I paused it there. That was a good hit though from the artillery. Get up there, man. Get up there. So yeah, again, just keeping my general back. I do not want him to die. If he dies, then the battle is pretty much over. Lots of breaking going on from the High Elves. Lots and lots of breaking. There's their Lord and Savior. Come on, surround him, crush him, step on him. Giant dinosaurs, you'd think they would just crush everything in sight. This lone horseman is stopping this giant beast. Come on, no, charge into those archers. Come on, Apollo. Get in there. There he goes. Boom. Awesome. Wow. This is really coming down to the wire, guys. Both our armies extremely depleted. The balance of power is looking pretty even. It's time to get my general back into the fight. Or not. Break them. Break them. Boom. Awesome. So awesome, man. Just the visual of this game is just unbelievable. Oh, massive chain route from the High Elves. Massive, massive chain route. And now all we have to do is kill one more unit. Just one more nasty warm blood unit. Which I think it's a chariot. Or maybe, I think it's actually the general. Oh, so awesome. Get in there, guys. Whoosh. So he's gonna go for a chariot. I don't know. I'm just getting cinematics here. And I'm defeated. I ran out of time. When I first played that, I was like, what? I was looking around like, what happened? I think there's a glitch in the battle replay. No, I'm just an idiot. And I ran out of time, but if I just killed one more unit, I would have been victorious. So that was a really cool. I love the second battle because of how close it was. But hopefully this gives you a taste on what Warhammer 2 will be like. Once again, thank you Sega CA for inviting me to LA. It was really, really fun. I really enjoyed it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I guess I'll just end it now. So thanks for watching, guys. And I will see you next time.